and I sat next to this kid. The teacher was doing her lesson. The kid kept looking outside the window, and the teacher noticed the kid's not paying attention, right? And she's like, "What are you looking at?" She looked, and he was looking at a garbage man, right? And she said, "If you don't stop watching the garbage man, you're gonna become a garbage man."
See?
And then you know what the kid said? "Garbage man's my dad." I know. I think that's a made-up story. Though. I think that was like in a commercial or something. I think.
This is my only bet. That's the only thing. I have a. Hey. Assalamu alaikum, Gabriel.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hey guys, my name is Amer Rez.
And I'm Gabriel.
Gabriel? Well, is that how people tease you when you were
Yeah, all
young?
the
Gabriel?
time. People used to call me Gabriel.
That's not even...
Gay.
Just go Gabriel.
I know they did that all through elementary school.
Gabriel?
No, Gabriel,
Yeah.
and then all through high school.
Yeah.
No, not even like midway in high school. They discovered that. They're like,
You know what my name means in French? Amer. A-M-E-R.
Amore. Love?
No, it means bitter.
Oh.
Like, ooh, ce jus est amer.
Amer in French is bitter?
Yeah,
Oh.
bitter. So I'm like, Amer. So it's like Amer, sa mère, his mom, ta mère, your mom, Amer, bitter. That was if I ever decide to do French comedy and like want to make those hacky losers laugh, that would be my open. They're like,
just die.
his name is Amer.
Fucking people would just laugh their asses off.
Here's a new show on TVA or whatever.
TVA. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a French pun, right?
Yes.
Damn.
Amer?
Puns around.
You just got it? You just got it?
No, I got it, but like
it's not a pun.
It's a pun, yeah. Amer and
no, Amer is Amer. It's a word. Just like it's like imagine your mom calls you bitter. Like,
yeah.
hey, bitter.
It's not a pun, yeah.
No, it's
It's
just a shitty word.
I don't know.
It's a bad word.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know much about language.
By the way, I have so much of your hair in my apartment.
What is all this hair?
It's not me. I'm not getting anyone here.
But I'm not shedding. Do I shed
Not
hair?
in this room. Yeah, you do.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is your ass hair. Your hair is so long.
I got a haircut from my mom. And
I had your hair on my shirt. I'm like, why do I have Gabe's hair?
dude, I was looking at how I looked.
Yeah.
Like with my last haircut, like from last week. I looked like the villain from No Country for Old Men. The guy with his hair is all like...
Is it Benicio del Toro? No, what's
the
his name?
Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem. He's so hot.
He's
though.
hot, but in the show,
Not
in the movie, he looks insane. His hair is so terrible, and I looked exactly like his haircut.
You know who he's married to?
No.
That hot Latino girl.
Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Yeah, that girl.
Oh.
What's her name?
Penelope Cruz.
Penelope Cruz. Penelope.
Chevy Cruz.
Chevy Cruz. He's married to Chevy Cruz, bro. You know what's funny? She's crazy. She's like a real actress.
Really?
Yeah, because I saw her in Blow. I don't know if you ever seen her in Blow.
No, but that movie,
Fantastic.
the guy in that movie, what's his name? The guy that
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, but like the guy that Johnny Depp is playing.
I don't know. Drug dealer.
Yeah, drug dealer. My dad was in the same prison as that guy. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and they knew each other.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean they were in the Navy together?
Yeah.
For real? That's so cool.
Yeah, they were both on the poop deck.
Were they like friends and shit?
I don't know, but like you know how like I make up stories in my head, and in my head I pictured that they were cellmates, and they what's it called? They compared notes.
They're chopping garlic with like like in Goodfellas with little metal razors.
The perfect. Why did that guy from Goodfellas chop the garlic so thin? Does it matter?
I think probably there's more flavor.
More flavor?
Because if you don't want to bite into a chunk of
garlic.
No,
but what you do is
remember, they're in prison.
It's true, and it's a movie, and they have time to do it. Yeah,
they're in prison. No, but I get it. I also do when when I want to make a good pasta sauce. I don't use the crusher because sometimes I use the crusher.
Yeah.
But I feel with the crusher you don't get.
Yeah.
There's something weird, and I don't like buying pre-cut garlic.
No.
Like, like the jar. It doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah, no, I always cut my own garlic.
You gotta. But when I chop them myself, like slow, and I try to cut them as thin as possible so that they dissolve in the sauce.
Yeah.
Because you don't want chunks, you just want the flavor.
Yeah, you want the flavor.
And I put a lot. I put like 6-7 cloves of.
That's a lot of garlic, motherfucker. That's a lot of garlic, motherfucker.
San Marzano. If you want to make a good one, but it's a bit sweet, so you added more salt. San Marzano tomatoes. You know San Marzano?
No.
The best. They're sweeter.
Marzano.
I'm old now, so I'm boring. So I watch like videos about the best pasta sauces, like the cans.
Yeah.
So you can buy like patone. No, what's the name?
Pastine?
I call it pastane as if I'm
Pastene?
Armenian, but I used to call it pastine. But these are good.
Yeah.
But you can buy San Marzano, which are like $7 each, and they're really sweet. Like let's say I'm gonna impress a girl, usually I would use San Marzano cans.
She would see the can in the recycling bin. She'd be like, "Oh,
shit,
San
look.
Marzano,
Jesus.
motherfucker!"
He's secretly rich.
Dang.
That's my. I was thinking a lot about this. I would like to be secretly rich.
Okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Secretly rich would be good.
Secretly rich.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Secretly rich was way better than notoriously rich.
Because yes, you get more girls if you're like openly rich.
Yeah.
But secretly rich, you get quality people and quality.
But you
girls.
gotta think of all the famous not secretly rich people in the
Nazi secretly rich.
world. No, but like
Who do you hang
like
out
the
with,
Great
bro?
Gatsby. You know, he was.
What the fuck?
That scared the fuck out of me. Dude.
We just lost
We
electricity.
lost electricity.
What the fuck? Wait.
Oh, what do we do?
I don't know. Wait.
I guess we just continue.
Wait. I need light though.
We need light.
Wait. Let me.
Oh my god, this is a nightmare.
Hey everybody.
This
Hi.
is a fucking dude. That is scary.
What the fuck?
Something about blackouts scare the fuck
Well, you're just
out
scared
of
of
me.
black people. That's.
Maybe I'll put it. I'll lean it or something.
Well, wait. We should keep this. This is funny. But wait, do you see me?
Yeah, I see it perfectly. Yeah.
Okay. Well, perfect. Well, first I need to tell the city of Montreal that we ran out of electricity.
You tell them,
You can go to Hydro-Quebec and
but they know.
no,
They don't know.
no. They're
Oh my god! Look outside. It's totally dark out there.
the whole world is dark.
Amer puts like blackout construction board all over his windows, like he's got schizophrenia or something.
Yeah, why do people mock me? I like sleeping in the dark.
But this is not your bedroom.
Yeah, but my bed. I don't want to explain how my apartment works. But
Yeah.
I like to sleep in total
I
darkness.
think that's a guy thing, though. Like women love
Oh, yeah.
light and
But here's the funny
flowers
thing.
and life
Yeah.
and happiness and
every woman will say this
Yeah.
to you that we like flowers and light and shit, and then they sleep in total darkness and they're like, oh, I sleep so much better.
yes, 100%. But they don't care about that part of their lives that much. They care about
Yeah, that's why they're never happy.
well.
All right.
Okay, you're telling Hydro that.
Should I call them? Yeah, I think it's more entertaining. if I
Okay,
call
yeah, sure.
them. Oh no, I'm gonna say my address.
But do
I
it
don't
like, but
want-
speak in an Indian accent. Be like,
No, it's automated. It's automated. I think they found out it's cheaper to hire robots than Indian people.
dude, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
That is a nightmare. What if the power never comes back?
Oh my god.
What if it never comes back, or it doesn't come back for like 2 weeks? We would all freeze to death.
Oh man.
We would all. We need to go pump gas in our car because we're gonna have to live in our cars.
Well, until we run out of fuel.
I was thinking how shit is. You think like we live in this modern society of like robots and like electronics, but all our cars are just gas and like it just runs
I'm not really
on shit.
paying attention to anything you're saying right now. I'm trying to report, and I think I'm the first one to report it.
How do you really?
Yeah, ongoing outage.
Maybe the construction paper on the wall stopped the nuclear blast.
Oh God, you think
And
outside?
everyone around it, because usually people are nerds. They would, wait, you're the person that reports. I'm like, who the fuck reports an outage?
Because the oh wait, no, we need the light.
God, it's so dark. It's terrifying.
Okay, seriously, like let's just be in the darkness for a second.
Okay.
Isn't this good?
No.
But can't you sleep like this
I
forever?
could sleep like this, but if I need, it's too fucking scary, dude.
But you know what's good about this?
What?
Well, here's the good about this is the fact that your body needs darkness to sleep.
Yeah.
The weird thing about this is that you wake up in total darkness.
Yeah. Oof.
So that's weird.
That's weird.
You wake up and it's totally dark.
Your body.
You don't know if you woke up during the day or
Yeah.
we look like serial killers. You don't know if you woke up during the day
Yeah. Or
or when I open my eyes, I have no idea what time it is,
Mhm.
where I am,
Yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah.
Everything is crazy.
That's good, dude. Fuck that, man. Like you wake up and your head's all fucking upside down. You don't even know which way.
But I like
I don't know
this.
if you're
It's like
swimming.
I'm floating in space.
I like waking up and being able to see a little bit of like the street light, you know, or like the little flashes from the snow plows.
Dude,
and,
I sleep. The lights are off. As you
Uh-huh.
can see, complete total darkness.
wow.
Earplugs.
Earplugs. But you're not around anybody.
I don't care. I don't want to hear my neighbor walking. I don't want to hear
Really?
someone knocking at the door. I want to disappear from Earth for
dude.
the 4 to 8 hours that I'm
You got to be
sleeping.
careful because, like, if you
Why?
disappear too far in, you're not gonna come back.
That's called death. That's what I'm.
Yeah, dude.
One day I'm hoping I'm gonna put my ear. I want to be buried in earplugs or burnt.
Yo,
Whatever I do,
dude.
I love
myocarditis. It's gonna get you, man.
I told you right when I took mushrooms, like a big
Uh-huh.
dose once.
Mhm.
I was just in complete darkness.
Wow.
4 grams, earplugs under, under my covers, and it just
Yeah, 6 feet under.
and it just disappeared. Probably.
Wow.
Oh, it was the best thing.
Yesterday, I smoked weed and I put on my VR.
Smoked weed. Oh shit! With VR.
And I played this,
WVR?
dude.
Weed
I
VR?
played this game. It's called like Rez.
What? You playing my last name?
It's true. It's called Rez actually.
Holy moly!
And you're like
Wait,
flying.
is it a Native American? Because that's what they call where they live. It's called a res. Native American.
No, it's like you're like a
You
floating
sniffed-
flying.
You sniffed glue. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. It's the light. It's the lack of light. I get to say crazy things. Sorry. Don't make it short out of this.
No.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you fly.
And you're a robot and you're shooting other robots and you're like.
And you were high?
And I was pretty high. I was like, okay, it was an indica. So an indica is kind of like chill weed.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a cool like trip out weed, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like shooting.
Wait. Is the whole house off or is it just this room?
I don't know,
Let me go check.
dude. What if there's fucking goblins and fucking mice out there? Is it? What about the whole outside world? Oh my god, dude, this is a nightmare.
Oh yeah, it's the whole neighborhood.
Really? Oh god. Oh man. What if like this is the first sign of like, you know how like there's like rolling blackouts coming to the world, and like places like Scandinavia are having scheduled blackouts to deal with like electricity crises and shit. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Yeah, it's happening right now in Lebanon.
Yeah, dude. What if it's like the first and like, okay, we're scheduling this
Yeah. We
blackout.
We adapt.
Dude, imagine. No. You can't adapt. This is not. Because I remember like as a kid watching like ABC would go to like where did like Saddam Hussein
Hey,
live?
do you think we need more light?
I think no. It looks cool. Like I
Yeah?
mean, it looks fine. Like it's just gonna be like this.
Okay.
I think it looks cool.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, it's a different aesthetic.
Ooh.
It's very bright, but you know, I saw a video. I saw,
Sorry. You're saying we're talking about
Oh.
blackouts.
whatever. As a kid, and I would see like, where did Saddam Hussein live? Like,
Iraq.
Iraq, and they would go to Iraq, and they would speak to a shop owner and be like, "How is life in Iraq?" He's like, "The lights they go off every 3 hours, you
Yeah.
know."
Dude, it's happening right now in
it's the
Lebanon
worst.
in 2023.
That's crazy.
I have like an uncle, and he's
Yeah.
like, he's like 90 years old. He lives on the 5th floor, and when he doesn't have electricity, he's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, I'm stuck home."
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, there's no money,
Even at night.
even at night. Of course, yeah. Like they'll cut it for like a couple of days, and then one day, unless you here's the fucked up part. I learned this. So apparently, the government handles the electricity. So there's no money, so they cut electricity every X days, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of private contractors now. They have like generators, and you can connect and get their electricity.
Mm-hmm.
But the generators are owned by the children of the politicians or whatever.
Okay.
So let's say you're a politician, like, we don't have money, we have to cut electricity.
But what type of politician is it? Like a big
Corrupt.
politician,
Yeah,
or
just everyone's corrupt. Yeah.
okay? So what if everyone in the whole country is corrupt? That means
Yeah.
everyone has a generator,
No.
or the people who are extra corrupt.
No. But let's say you're like, do you understand what I'm saying? Is that you have the government saying, we don't have money, so we have to cut electricity.
Okay.
But then they have a company on the side with their son, and their son is making money selling electricity to a bunch of
that's
people.
fucked.
So why would the government, like as a politician, if you're making bank
Mm-hmm.
selling electricity on the side, why would you fix the economy to give
no.
electricity through the
It's too bad.
typical?
You think that they would make
garbage,
everybody
yeah.
happy?
Yeah, people. I'm learning that people don't think that way.
No,
Everyone's
they
playing
don't.
chess with everyone.
I mean, I knew this, and that's why I'm very. I keep my feelings close to my chest, and then I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you're Gabe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why you're beloved by everyone. And that's why I'm taking your...
No. You gotta start saying yeah more, but don't mean it.
Yeah.
Go out there and be like,
But I don't...
Amer, how's it going? Yeah. Hey, can I go on the? Yeah.
Can I get a spot? Yeah.
But then never follow up.
Never follow up?
Yeah.
And people... But I prefer to be straightforward. I think it's better, no?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? For some people, we're not gonna say names. I'm the guy because I'm I'm a very kind man.
Yeah.
I try to be,
Grazie.
I'm like people accuse me of trying to be friend. I'm not trying to be friend. Just I see the potential in everyone, so I always see the good in people. I see you as being the man, but people see me as people who are worse than me. Like no, more knower.
Yeah, they don't know.
Well, Noah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Er.
Holy Moses.
Like the bigger nose. They see me as like, oh, Amer, you're too soft. And then I look at you and like, this guy's tofu. Well, tofu is soft, right?
Yeah, tofu.
You're tofu. I'm like butter. No, what's harder than tofu?
Like
my cack.
Crab.
Crab? Okay, I'm crab. And there's some.
And I'm fish cake.
You're fish cake?
Yeah, softer than crab.
No, you're tofu.
Okay, I'm tofu.
You're tofu.
But it's back.
Hey! I told you we had to report.
I hate. I was happy with it being off.
We can turn off the lights again.
No, it's fine.
You got used to.
I was hoping
we're gonna make out. We were getting closer to one another,
yeah.
And now we're like, okay, we're back. Okay. Hey.
I was thinking because like
Yeah.
like electricity doesn't go out. We become more and more like we devolve more and more into feral creatures, and then we start to go out and we look for food, but we're more desperate about it. And then we say some old like bitch is trying to get the last bag of lentils, you fucking grab it away from her, kick her in the fucking face.
This is when the real Gabe comes out.
And you take the
That's
card.
gonna be no Gabe.
Yeah.
No Gabe.
Run over her fucking leg with a carriage.
100%. We would go back to like pre-religion.
Yeah.
Where it was like life had no value and you just murdered everything that moved.
And you can drive really fast.
Hey, feminism, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Feminism is gone.
Oh.
It's like it's back to like the tall and the strong and the psycho. They're going to take over the world.
Yeah, but the thing is like you won't even say bye-bye feminism. There's no concepts left. Like nothing.
No, humanity is
over.
doomed.
Yeah.
There's going to be some hippies that are going to trade like a commune, but then a guy with like, the last gun in the city will just go.
Yeah. And it's so dark that you can't even read a book. So like ideas.
Well, there's the day.
Oh yeah, well you spend that time tanning it by the pool.
No, you're working. Fun is over, bro.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, it's gonna like the only fun's gonna be like killing. That's
oh wow, that's pretty fun.
We're gonna go back to being Vikings. yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. Stay away from Netherlands or whatever, because these people. That's all they did, right? The Vikings.
Yeah.
You never heard of like, hey, I bought this, Viking antique share or whatever.
No.
They're like they would just go and then kill, rape, and pillage, and then go back to.
What's pillage? It's like taking pills.
Steal.
Oh, okay.
They steal the pills and then they get high off Robux set or whatever.
Damn, they steal. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, true. We weren't like
like the Vikings didn't conquer lands. For example. Okay, again, guys, this is based on a few podcasts I listened to. Yeah. Don't fucking start shitting on me, but I think I'm right.
No, nobody cares.
Like the Viking, Eugene is the only one who's allowed to contact me.
Yeah, he's fact checker.
He's the genius in my life.
Yeah.
So they just went places, stole, killed, pillage, and then came back home. They're like, we don't want to keep this land. They don't want to expand the empire. We just want to take everything you have.
Yeah,
and then,
that's way better than spreading and then having to put people on borders and shit. Just have a really.
So you're saying you're pro and pillage?
No, no.
Gabriel Omasi is pro and pillage, guys. You heard it here first.
True. That's what I am saying actually, but I'm not though. But let's say
Gabe.
Let's say minus what's the R. I don't want to say the R word. It's not in my repertoire. Oh, I already said it.
Repertoire.
But so let's say I wouldn't do that, but I would pillage. I would kill. But I wouldn't. I'd be married. I don't want to cheat.
Your wife is like, look at this. What? You're killing, you're not spreading your seed? There's no place in Valhalla for you, my friend.
Oh, shit.
Remember we're talking about the heavens? I think there's it's called Valhalla. Again, I'm basing this on a few shows.
But yeah, video games and shit.
I watched online.
Yeah. Played a game called God of War.
But not online, on Netflix. I don't watch Valhalla videos.
Well, I mean, everything I watch now is like YouTube, right? So
yeah.
like,
YouTube is amazing. YouTube
yeah.
is great.
Yeah,
It's so
YouTube's
good.
I saw a video today, dude. This is an insane video. It's a Toyota engine that has over 300,000 miles on it, and the guy takes it apart. This dude, I think he's for sure Lebanese. This guy, because he sounds like you. And God Sad, like both you, like, and you guys very sound similar.
I do sound like a Jewish Arab. I agree with you. My friend. Okay.
And
I am God Sad.
dude, it is crazy.
I'm God happy.
Yeah, God happy. Yeah, he's. Did I ever tell you the story, man? Did I tell on this podcast? God Sad.
I think you did. Was it you? I heard a couple of stories. Well, continue about the engines. I like cars.
Okay. So you know, the Toyota. It's like it's wet. The guy described it as the Toyota is very insanely. It's so well engineered. Yeah. It's so tightly put on. There's like it doesn't wiggle. It doesn't move. It's just so solid. And he took it apart, and it's a 20-year-old engine. It has 500,000 kilometers on it,
that's
right?
amazing.
And it still works great. The only problem with it was it had like one defective thing. It was like there's like one piece that would kind of like move a bit, and like it created the bearings to be like what's it called, like loose, but like
unusual wear.
Yeah, wear. It would be weared out, but it wasn't
Worn.
even that worn out, right? And so he's looking at it, and it would burn like more oil. But even despite it burning more oil than usual, this 20-year-old engine still was able to run perfectly. And this is like, dude, toy. And then on the comments, everyone's like, "I worked at a Porsche factory," and it's sad to see like people how they would rip off their customers because their engines were like great, but also they wouldn't last that long. And Toyota's the shit, man. It's insane.
Toyota sponsor us,
dude.
Toyota,
dude. I love
like
Toyota.
if I buy a Toyota Camry, which is like a $50,000 car.
Yeah,
they're not
Camrys
cheap.
are sick.
I don't mind being.
Yeah. You know what I want?
Having sex with a 25-year-old ever again.
Dude, I want a Toyota 4Runner. They make like 10 of those a year, I think. Cool. They're like, you can't. And anytime I see a Toyota 4Runner, I'm like, dude, this is like a fucking Transformer.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool.
And
the new one, or you want to buy like an old one?
I think even the old ones, apparently, I look online, they're like so fucking, like one from 1998, still like $15,000, you know?
Yeah. Like, I like those cars.
Sick.
Yeah, because they last forever, and then they're simple mechanically.
But they're like giant. Exactly. It's like a giant, like fucking, you put a gun on the back.
Rovers, man. That's,
Range Rovers
I saw
are really
one,
cool.
a black one.
Yeah.
Like a black one with black tinted windows with just giant wheels. I'm like, that's...
Yeah.
Like, once we hit 1 million followers, you'll see me in a Range Rover going to do an open mic.
You know what I saw?
They're so cool.
I saw lately. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen these cars in years. And then this week I saw like 10 of them. Fucking Cadillac Escalades.
Escalades.
I haven't seen, and I see them everywhere now, man.
Were you hanging out with rappers? Or what were you?
I was in Laval. One of them. I went to Decathlon. I was like, this is the dad, this ex gangbanger, I guess.
Yeah, but now they're cheap. You can buy them.
Really?
Well, the old ones, because they're very expensive to maintain in the sense that they need a lot of oil, and they need a lot of petrol because they're big and giant. And tires are really expensive on these things.
Ah, damn. Never mind then.
No, buy it. Dude, listen, I'm not having kids, so fuck the environment. I could have like 10 cars running right now outside at the same time, and I'm still producing less toxic waste or less CO2 by not having a baby. So.
Yeah. And it sucks. Like, you think, okay, how do I help the environment? I'll buy an electronic vehicle.
Yeah, and then you find out it's
bad too.
There's children hands pulling out the zinc or magnesium.
Cobalt shit, right?
Manganese, whatever.
Milk of magnesium.
Yeah.
Silk.
Yeah.
Silkworms.
Silk Road. Yeah, it's nothing's good. The fact that, listen, if you really want to help the environment, just kill yourself.
Yeah.
It's the best thing you can do for the environment. Let's be honest. You're not gonna find a new way to recycle. You're not gonna create cold fusion or whatever. You're a useless human being. You should just kill yourself.
The way you should kill yourself, though, is like, let's say you go to a fuel factory and just jump in.
A fuel factory? What's a fuel factory?
That's where they make the gasoline.
And it comes from the ground, and then they purify it.
Yeah, exactly. You go to the purifying,
like
plant.
Petro-Canada and east of Montreal.
You jump in, and they turn you into petrol. And
I think it would be better to burn yourself.
No,
just plant yourself. Become the shit that you're meant to be. Become the
quicker.
what's it? What do you add to soil to make it better?
Fertilizer.
You just become the fertilizer that you're. Hey, by the way, guys, these are jokes. Please don't kill yourself. I don't want anyone to be like, "Hey, I killed myself because."
I killed
Amer.
myself yesterday. Yeah.
And he has like a mug of Bonne Nuit next to them.
Do you ever think of like how your life would be different? Let's say you never
It's a
got
dark episode.
No,
Jesus Christ.
no.
The lights went off. Talking about murder and suicide.
like you know how like you were an engineer, you worked with like a Radio Shack or whatever.
Yes, I work in a Radio Shack. That's what I did. Exactly.
You worked on little RC cars and
Exactly.
satellites that went to space, right? Yeah. Imagine you never got into that.
Yes.
And imagine you never did comedy.
Never did
And
comedy.
you were a simple man. You didn't have much ambition, but you wanted to make, enough money to heat up a can of soup or beans or lentils,
Yeah.
What would be the job? Like the most simplest job you can do?
Uber driver.
No. But that's still hard because you have to think, where do I I'm going to have to get a customer here. What's like...
No, Uber. I did it. I work as an Uber driver.
Okay. But you still like... It's
I
still,
would work
like,
in a grocery shop. Like, I
Yeah,
would sell nuts like
okay.
I did in my childhood.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
This is snowplow driver.
Snope? Oh, these are cool jobs.
But it's like,
it's so
dude, they
fun.
tell you where to show up. They give you the truck. You just drive it, and you're just driving in a
Yeah.
straight line, and you're by yourself in a thing that goes like,
And you make bank, by the
yeah,
way.
you're probably making so much money.
making like $80 an hour.
and
but
you're
you
not
work,
even thinking.
You can only work in the winter, though.
But then
You're not plowing much in the summer.
I met a guy when I used to work with. Actually, I'm pretty sure he was like a nut guy. Like he worked in a grocery store.
Mhm.
I asked him what his dream was. I was like depressed. I don't know what I wanted to do. I asked him what he wanted to do, and he's like, my dream is I wanna be the guy that draws the lines on baseball fields in parks.
Whoa.
I was like,
pretty cool.
I was like, dude, that made me sadder. I'm
Why?
like, people. I don't know. I wanted him to be like inspire me with his life and shit. I'm like, no,
you're
I don't want to
asking-
do that. That's
you're-
worse. That's worser than the job that I have right now.
You're asking a guy who works in a grocery store.
I know.
Like, if you're over
Pathetic.
35, you work in a grocery store, you just...
Yeah,
just-
and if you're not the
you
CEO,
can't. Exactly. Just accept that this person... No, I mean, I don't want to judge him. But this person
it's not no one related to me.
has
so.
had a tough life that
Yeah.
led him to be where he is right now.
He
you
was
know?
like- I
But
think
he
he's
works
like-
hard. They work hard, man.
Yeah.
I love blue-collar people. They're my favorite type of people.
Okay, you say that, but like blue collar. Now, like blue collar people that work at these places, they're not like blue collar like back in the day. Before the internet, blue collar people were blue collar people. Now they're like weirdos that smoke a ton of weed and go on Reddit the moment they leave their jobs.
I don't mind.
I know, but they're not like blue collar. Like, hey, buddy, how's
Yes,
it going?
they are.
Let's go to the
They just do
pub."
that on online.
Yeah, but now they're all like paranoid and like, they're like they jerk off like 100 times a day, and they're all scraggly.
Some of them do, but some of them have like houses in Laval. And
yeah.
dude, I remember once, when you start comedy and you're just looking for inspiration, just something to keep you pushing forward. And honestly, it wasn't that long ago. I don't know why I said when I started comedy. Like a few years ago.
yeah.
I was driving and I was behind a garbage truck.
Yeah.
And I was looking at these garbage men. And
Yeah.
They were like taking the garbage from the ground.
Okay.
And some of the bags were ripping. You know when you're stuck behind a garbage truck, you just
Yeah,
gotta
it sucks.
wait. And they were like taking the garbage and throwing it in the garbage truck and then do it again. And it was summer and it was stinky. And I was looking at them like, man. And like, I looked at the men and they were proud of their work.
Really?
They were like, they're doing, like, I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna do it well. No shame. They're picking garbage.
shame.
I don't know how you grew up, but like, oh, he's a garbage man. Ugh. I didn't grow up with this being like a ooh, but I'm like,
No,
there's so much, not class. I don't know what the word would be, but they had so much pride in their work. I'm
Yeah.
like, and I'm fucking like, oh, I'm gonna go on stage on a shitty open mic to try jokes.
Yeah.
Like, how dare I?
I know.
How dare I complain? When I look at these men, look how they're so confident picking up garbage.
They make
and
more
I
than
have
teachers.
difficulties
Remember, that's all they always would say.
I don't know if
They
that's
make more
true.
than teachers.
Whatever it is, like that's noble. It was a noble thing they were doing. Imagine if they didn't exist, life would suck. Life would suck. You know what I mean? It was just we didn't have electricity for 5 minutes, and you're already gonna shit your pants worried
Yeah,
that
I
someone's
know.
gonna rip your butt.
I know.
You know what I mean? So imagine if garbage people didn't exist.
Yeah.
It would. I'm like,
I know.
there's so much nobility in what they do, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna.
Wanna
I'm
hear-
gonna let that motherfucker
Yeah.
inspire me. I mean, he had shitty tattoos, like
Yeah.
90s tattoos, because he was like in his
Yeah,
30s. It
they're
was really
the-
ugly. But I'm like, that's nobility, man. I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what? I respect that guy.
Yeah, you want to hear a story? So I was in elementary school, and I sat next to this kid, and the teacher was doing her lesson, right? You know, talking about Harry Potter, all this shit. The kid kept looking outside the window, and the teacher noticed the kid's not paying attention, right? And she's like, what are you looking at? And then he was lost, like in his own world, looking out the window. And she looked, and he was looking at a garbage man, right, picking up the garbage. And then she's told the kid, she was like, if you stop looking at the garbage man, and then he kept on looking, and she said, if you don't stop watching the garbage man, you're gonna become a garbage man.
See?
And then you know what the kid said?
What?
The garbage man's my dad. I know.
That's so. Oh God, that teacher must have drank a bottle of whiskey when she came
Yeah,
home.
I think that's a made up story. Though.
You
believe it.
son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
I think that was like in a commercial or something. I think it was something like that.
I think it's cool, man. You're outside during the day.
Yeah.
You know, there's no traffic. You're
Yeah.
enjoying the sun. How
Yeah.
fucking
No,
cool
that
is
is
that?
pretty
Like
sick.
construction worker. That's a cool job. Really want to be
Maybe not
stuck in a-
construction worker. I don't know.
Why? You're like
Carrying fucking garbage all. Oh god.
no, but like let's say you're a the guy who puts the stones one next to each other. What's it called?
Oh, Pave Uni.
What?
That's I don't know.
You just said sounds that I don't know.
I
Pavilloni?
I heard somebody say that once.
Pavilloni?
Yeah, I mean,
Is that a French word?
Yeah, somebody would say that.
Like maçonnier? No, not. What do you call the guy who puts like
Freemason.
Mason? Terry.
Terry.
No, Mason. Freemason is the Illuminati. I think Mason. He's just a Mason.
Yeah, masonry.
Masonry. That
Yeah.
would be a cool job. You just go and you
Yeah.
just put the new.
But then you think, how do you start? Let's say like these not tow truck drivers, but these snowplow. What do they start with? A shovel, and they work their way up to like a small little like. He's got
They start with
get
his
some
hand,
boots
And then
eventually.
he gets a shovel.
Yeah,
And then he's like, you know what? Let's give you those tiny trucks with.
and then they give him a Zamboni for the ice, and they're like, okay, we'll work you up
You're-
to more snow.
You're an ice specialist. I think you just get a truck license and then you show. You can start your own company. You can have a company that does that.
No, but dude, have you seen those? Those trucks are so expensive.
Yeah. So
Those John Deere fucking yellow huge things.
you know it's a cool job, and that you have to work for the city of Montreal. It's like a tiny cat. You know, cat. Not a meow.
Caterpillar.
Yeah, Caterpillar. The company.
Yeah.
And it's just a small. It looks like a toy. It has a small shovel, and the guy's on the sidewalk, and he's like, it has
Yeah.
the you know like the instead of wheels, you know, like a tank.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, it's like those snow cats, but they're really small snow
exactly,
cats.
and the guy's like playing around and doing 360s
Yeah.
and pushing, and he's like smoking a cigarette. It's like, "Rah." These are cool jobs.
Yeah. Did you see that Jeremy Renner got run over by his own snowcat? Did you see that?
Oh,
The
that's
actor. Yeah, Arrow.
yeah.
He has like this. He lived like in the woods
That's
somewhere.
funny.
Dude, but he got run over, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, is he okay?" And you look at
What is the machine? What does it look like?
Okay, so think of like exactly that,
Yeah.
but this is like the huge one
Okay.
that weighs like 20,000 pounds.
What does he have one?
Because he lives like up in the fucking like
Okay.
in the Connecticut or whatever.
Yeah.
There's all this land, and apparently like his friend was stranded in the snow, so he went to go get him with his. He was driving, and apparently he left it in neutral or something, and it just ran him over.
Oh, fuck.
And it crushed him completely.
Oh,
And he didn't
shit.
die somehow.
That's crazy.
And they apparently did all this constructive surgery on him and shit. And he's like never gonna be. He's probably never gonna act again.
Who knows? I think I saw a photo of him. I was scrolling my Instagram.
He
and
looked
was like,
fine, but apparently, oh Jesus, it sucks to laugh at it. But damn, dude, this guy is apparently like he probably lost a leg or some shit. Yeah.
For real?
He would run over. Imagine being run over slowly by a fucking snowcat. Dude, you're gone, man.
And Walt's doing like, fuck, why did I buy it? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I could have bought a shovel.
Oh, dude. Freak accidents.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Well, wish you the best.
I know, dude. I wish this
Kylie
guy's
Jenner.
better.
What's his name?
Kyle Jenner.
What's his name?
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. I wish you the best, dude.
Yeah, dude. Wish you
I
the
hope
best.
you survive and make more movies.
Yeah.
He has a cool face. You know, I'm not used to these type of faces.
Me
in
neither. You
Hollywood.
think like an actor, you think like hello, but he's like, no. Isn't that?
That's more rude than me laughing at his
Oh,
accent.
dude. Well, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. He's got a good face.
He's got a good. He has
He's got a
unique
good
face.
body.
Yeah.
Strong.
Oh.
Was that a fart or a phone
I
vibrated?
don't know. Or is it a phone vibrating on my ass? Ooh, let's find out what it is. What do you think it is?
Yeah. Is it a fart or is it a phone?
Is it a fart or is it a phone? I don't know where my phone is.
Ah, dude. Oh, there it is. It was in your ass.
It was literally in my. Oh, it's a message. Oh, who do you think sent me a message?
Oh. I don't know.
Who do you think sent me a message?
Hey, I want to say, put a message out there to the world, okay? You know, like, you have all these people have issues, and people are like conflicted, and they have anxiety and just set it aside, man. Just slow down. Just slow down and relax, because what's the worst that's gonna happen? You know, what's the worst that could happen to you? Just slow down, relax. If you're late for something, just fucking be late. Who gives a shit? It's probably bad. It's pretty shit advice.
No, that's good advice. Just be and accept your flaws.
I
and
remember
love yourself.
I was late for like class once, and I was listening to this podcast, and then the guy said exactly that, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't care. I'll be late. I don't care. I'll just show up, and I'm gonna live in it." And then I'm just completely late for the class, and at the end of the class, teacher was like, "Why? Oh, can you give me like something to work? Because apparently, if you're late like 5 times, I was late like every class, you lose like 20% or whatever." And like he said, like, I don't want to penalize you for being late for this class, so like give me like a reason we could work. And I listened to the guy, and I was like, I was just late, man. So I got penalized 20%. Oh, yeah, and I didn't care. So be late, just relax.
I think the bigger message is just accept your flaws.
Yes,
And work on them slowly.
yeah. And the drama out there, ignore it. It doesn't exist.
Who are you talking to right now?
The people.
But where did this come from? Since when Yogi
Yogi Bear, yeah.
Yogi Gabby. Since when there's a yogi in you who's like spreading?
Dude.
Are you talking to someone in particular?
No.
You sure?
Who am I talking to?
So why?
You're the only guy here.
I know, but like you're talking to the camera, you're not talking to me.
Yeah, the camera's not a guy.
It's so many men. It's like
so just chill,
it's like
bro.
people who listen to Andrew Tate also.
Yeah.
It's men
Yeah.
who can enlist in the army.
So
These are our main people listening, and a few hot girls.
So if you have a problem, just fucking
Who are you
come up to
talking
me and
to, Gabe?
just fucking confront me.
Wait, no, it's confront.
Oh shit! Oh man.
Wait. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about someone?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you have, let's say you have issues.
Since when do you? Okay, you want to start giving advice in the pod? I'm trying to understand, where does it come from? Did something happen this week that led you to-
No.
You can cut it if you want to tell me.
No. I'm just telling you guys, just slow down and relax, because it doesn't fucking matter. Okay. Just chill.
But how can? Okay, let's expand on that advice. How can they slow down and relax? How can they beat that feeling out of them?
Let's say you feel bad,
Yes, about.
and let's say you have like a thing due, work,
Yeah.
and you're like, I don't know if I can fit this deadline.
Yeah.
Just fucking go take a nap.
Okay. But what about the person who hired you to do this job? Shouldn't they also like, hey man, I won't be able to deliver on time?
Tell them you got it, and then say that you emailed them the thing, but then they're like, hey, where's the thing? Be like, I must have not. Look, the email must have not went through. And then they'd be like, and then like, I'll send it to you tomorrow. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, but that's you're adding stress and lies,
No,
and
just don't.
there's
think
a web of lies.
Don't think this. Don't think it.
Or you could just tell them, hey man, I underestimated the time of the amount of time needed to finish the job properly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need an extra couple of days.
Yeah, that's
Wouldn't
good.
you-
That's great advice.
That's better than
Yeah.
lie and cheat your way. Just
Yeah, you're right.
But
But yeah, no. But if you
plus you don't have a job, you don't have a boss, you have a client.
yeah,
So clients, they demand the clients understand. I think
they do.
I prefer having clients than having a boss.
So guys, just relax.
Here's my advice. Listen to Gabe with a caveat always.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our advice together makes sense.
Yeah.
My advice is to kill yourself, which is not good advice. It's not good. Do not.
And my advice is to do it by jumping in a fuel factory.
Yeah. And lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget. Hoo-hoo. What cartoons did you used to watch as a kid?
La Cité d'Or.
That's
Oh, Esteban Mia, Taole Cité d'Or. Okay, it's a really, really cool show. It was on Radio Canada.
It's a radio.
This tastes good.
What is it?
It's the one you drink.
I love the coconut. It's like so nice and
It's coconut pineapple.
Yeah, it's nice. So it was a TV show it was a kids show?
Okay, so apparently,
Mhm.
and this is there's an urban legend that says, the Aztecs in like South America. So there used to be a city made completely out of gold.
Oh, El Dorado.
Oh.
Okay.
But the show was based on like a Esteban Mia Tao. they're like 3 children, and they're like going to look for this
City of Gold.
And it was called Esteban Tiata. I think it's called Le Cité d'Or.
Okay.
I think it's called it was on Radio Canada.
What was the animation like?
Oh, it was like a Japanesey.
Oh,
It's old Japanesey.
Ah, okay. Old Japanesey. What is it like? Anime?
Yeah, but like it was the precursor to anime.
Oh, how long? What? Wasn't this like in the 90s?
Yes.
There's anime back then. Dragon Ball was like from
Yeah?
1985, I think. Oh, the beat the da.
Tao Le Cité d'Or. I think it's called Le Cité d'Or. It was made in Japan and France, and it came out in 2006. What? I know.
You were watching this
Sorry.
as a preteen, as a teenager.
Sorry. It is. I think they came out in DVD in 2006, but it's from June 1982 to June 1983.
Wow. What? It must be reruns.
It was reruns, exactly. 39 episodes.
Wow.
In Japanese, it was called Tayo no ko e suteban.
Okay.
And yeah.
It was good?
Franco Japanese Luxembourgeoisie.
Tadeo.
What?
Because you said Franco.
Oh, okay. Franco, that means French.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So yeah, they used to air it on Radio Canada. It was so good.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Oh, Esteban Tiata, ole Cité d'Or. I don't have anything to show you. But I'm just on my phone right
you
now.
shared me the song. But,
Want to hear the song?
no. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sure.
That's a no. It's okay. No, I'm not gonna.
But wait. So you watched this? You be a little kid.
When
be
I was
like-
in Canada, when we got to Canada
And
in
you'd be
'94,
you'd be
I
all
would, like,
excited.
I would like with my brother, and we would watch. It was nice. In Lebanon, I watch Grandizer. You don't know Grandizer? What do you mean you don't know Grandizer? Grandizer is, I think, what you guys call Gundam.
Oh, Gundam, the robots.
Yes.
Gundam Wing.
Yes, I think the original name was Grandizer, and I'm gonna prove it to you.
Dude. So, do you ever get
And
nostalgia watching old Lebanese cartoons?
You know what's funny?
Uh-huh.
They were dubbed in Arabic. لماذا تحكي معي كذا؟ لأنني أريد أن
Whoa, dude. That sounded like
Here we go. UFO Robo Grandizer. Here we go.
UFO Robo. That's hilarious, man. Yeah, Gundam. I used to love Gundam.
Grandizer. It's Grandizer, bro.
What was
How Japanese anime Grandizer? It's Grandizer.
what was Transformers called?
Grandizer galvanized the Arab world. How Japanese anime Grandizer galvanized the Arab world.
That's awesome, man.
So you see, I'm not the only one. 1990, yeah.
Wow, Arab news. This is real.
Yeah.
And what were like
45. Fuck. It's turning 45 years. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, damn.
We're old, my friend.
Did you ever watch Pokemon?
No.
How old were you when Pokemon came out? 1998.
I found it stupid and gay. So I'm like, I'm not watching Pokemon.
What? What are you talking about?
No interest.
Well, how old were you when it came out?
42.
45.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't
Okay,
remember.
so
it never caught my eye.
You're 6 years older than me, approximately, and so
Well, you're 25.
yeah. So I was 8 when it came out. So you were 15. That makes sense.
I was 15. I was in Canada.
Yeah.
No. I don't remember watching Pokemon.
Damn, I remember the first. Oh, I loved
Shut
it.
up.
Oh, the first day I saw the first episode of Pokemon when it came on TV, and we went to school. I went to school the next day. Everybody was like, "Did you see the fuck? What was that show?"
What is the story about?
So Pokemon is about. Okay, I was 8 years old when it came out. Ash was like 8 years
Who's
old.
Ash?
The main character of Pokemon.
Ash?
Ash.
The one?
No, not Ash. Not Hasher, the little guy. The other little guy, Ash.
Ash.
Yeah.
That's a character in Pokemon.
Ash. And then he had a rival. He was like this guy. He was better than him at everything in math and in dodgeball and shit. I think his name was Gary. And then he woke up late to pick his Pokemon to go on his journey. But
Wait. So Pokemon's already in the story. We just accept that Pokemon's exist.
Yeah. Think of like, let's say you go outside, you see like a dog or a squirrel or like a fly. But these are big. These
A
are
Jew.
yeah. There's a Jew, Mr. Mime. You know what Mr. Mime is a Pokemon.
Who's Mr. Mime?
He's just a Pokemon that goes, Mr.
Jesse
Mime.
Mina? Jesse Mina's a Pokemon?
Yeah. Funny comedian. He's basically that, yeah. And yeah, I don't know. And it basically follows the story of a young boy going through puberty in
Okay.
Pokemon and
He's
shit.
like,
Yeah.
he's jacking off to the sofa or whatever.
Oh, dude, that
Yeah?
was, yeah.
So okay, but who's the evil guy in Pokemon?
It's okay. There's not really evil. It's more like inner evil. You know, you overcoming. You're going off into the world. There are like conflict. They're all
Yeah.
bad guys, but they're all. Every episode they beat them up. You know, but it doesn't really matter. And it's more like becoming friends with your Pokemon, learning to live with Pokemon. Let's say you got Pikachu. Pikachu hated Ash at the beginning, and then he had another.
Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu. Pretty good.
Really?
Pikachu. Pikachu. Pika Pika.
It's pretty good.
I'm doing Dale, Messi, doing Pikachu.
Okay. Yeah,
Pikachu. Pika Pika.
Do you ever go back? Do you ever go and watch on
Nope,
YouTube?
never.
But like you know, there's like compilations of nostalgic things.
I never watched that.
You never. Let's say it's like 90s
I watched,
Kmart.
I watched porn that I watched when I was 16. Sometimes like I'm watching, like
Yeah.
I'm browsing porno.
That's pretty good.
And I'll see it like, oh my god, I haven't seen her so long. How are you? You know what
I
I mean?
haven't seen.
You know, it's like nostalgic porn. Like, oh my
That-
god, I
that's
jacked up to
interesting.
you when I was like fucking 14, and you're still in the game.
You're
That's
still in
good.
the game.
Or like I
That's
watched an
amazing.
old video that I haven't seen. There's one porn video that
Yeah.
I watched and I
How's it
could
work?
never find it again. It pisses me off.
What is it?
It's like the
maybe
days I
can-
realized that I like girls with a little bit of meat. It was Bang Bus. Bang Bus? Yeah, Bang,
Bang
Bus.
Bus.
Do you remember Bang Bus?
Mm-hmm.
Like at the beginning, it wasn't like porn stars. It was just like, hey,
Yeah.
Gabriel's mom.
Gutter. It was like gutter trash and like.
Yeah, it was just regular girls.
Yeah.
And they got a girl in, and I'm like, I was 100% sure that
Uh-huh.
it wasn't fake.
Okay.
Like 100%, because she's
Mhm.
like, oh, I don't know. And then she was like, she was meaty, had like big tits and a cute face. And I was like, oh my God. And I never been able, and I went to like bangbuzz.com and I couldn't find it.
You called 411.
Kai, I'm looking for a girl who regretted the decisions in the 90s. Can you find it? And I never was able to find it. But don't you find that sometimes you're watching porn and you find like an old porn you watch?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, that's so nice. Anyway, so I watch on my phone, and the player doesn't work well.
Uh-huh.
So let's say I want to skip to the good part.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't skip. It starts again from the beginning.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, hi.
Hi,
Oops, I
hi.
dropped my-" I'm like, oh, fuck. And then you're like, all right, let's go to the doggy style. And then, hi. It just goes back. Like, it's like starting a new relationship every time. So I have to watch it in small. Anyways, these are troubles of
That's funny.
It's troubles of a young man. Imagine, oh, dude, that's funny. I just noticed. I gave you everything to know how I jack off. So I'm in the complete darkness.
Yeah, darkness.
I'm in complete darkness, and there's just a floating phone.
Wow.
With like a hot MILF getting
Nice.
fucked.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that makes sense. But you don't watch like non-porno nostalgic shit. You know what I mean?
I don't watch nostalgic porn.
Not
It
nostalgic
just happens.
porn.
I just fell.
Do you ever have the longing for your past?
No, I something must have happened because I don't remember much of my childhood.
But what about like, let's say like Kmart in the 90s? You ever go to Kmart when you were a kid? You ever go to Zellers? You ever go to Sears?
Yeah, I went to Zellers a couple of times.
You ever
yeah.
go to a shitty shopping mall where
Yeah.
it's all weird and the
Yeah.
music is playing
Yeah.
and it's like.
But for me, this is sadness. This is like I'm a
a
loser. I'm poor.
Yeah.
I'm broke. My parents are broke. I'm gonna.
There's
fight
something
with my
amazing about that.
There's
I
no
miss
for me.
it.
There's so much sadness about-
Snowstorms. The snow's high. It's
Yeah, but
scary.
you love being like I'm learning how to love being a loser. I
Mhm.
always wanted to be a winner. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
studied so hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I always hated my illusory past. That's why I
Mhm.
always pushed myself to be better.
You never listen. You know, there's a video. It's like
Music. I'm nostalgic with music.
Okay,
I listen
so-
to like old songs.
There's a feeling you get from a 90s shopping mall playing Toto's Africa, right? And it's like echoey.
No,
It's
there's
lonely.
so much shame. And dude, you accepted. I never accepted being
Uh-huh.
poor. So there's like so much shame in my child. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm poor. I don't want to be in Sellers. There's like shame and hatred and
Yeah.
self-hatred.
I mean,
There
I
was
don't
no
like going to these.
self-love.
I don't like going to these places now. Like I went to.
I don't shop. When was the last time you saw me going
I
to a
know.
shopping center?
My mom got me a gift certificate to.
My mommy got me my mommy. Hi, mommy.
Mommy Moo. She got me a gift certificate to HomeSense / Winners / Marshalls.
That's nice.
But dude, those stores suck. I
Did
hate.
you buy your
Winner.
pillow from there?
No, Linen Chest.
Okay.
But Linen Chest is nice. But like, dude, Winners sucks. Like I used to shop there because I didn't know where to buy clothes, and now it's like, oh my god, it's terrible.
I bought
Winners.
these jeans at Winners. That's
Yeah.
the only time, like because I can't buy jeans online. I bought jeans online, and dude, you can't buy jeans online
No.
because I bought them, and I'm like, oh, cowboy cut. I'm like, oh, I'm a big tough guy.
Cowboy cut, yeah.
And they come, and you know this opening here?
Yeah.
It's like till here because it's just huge. So I look like a dancer,
Cowboy.
like a fat dancer from the 70s. You know, like who does this?
Yeah.
Because I had like the elephant pant look. And I remember
Yeah.
I was dating a girl, and she's like, "You're not wearing these in public with me.
Oh.
You look disgusting." I'm
Bell
like,
bottoms.
Why? I look so exactly. I look like wearing bell bottoms. Like, why I look so cool? She was right. I look. So I have like big hips and big thighs.
That's the
And then like
worst.
super tight here, and then they're open here. It looks so bad.
Dude, that's actually.
I'm like, I need to buy jeans.
Yeah.
So because I just have one pair of jeans that I just wear
Yeah.
till it disintegrates. So I went to Winners. No, Winners is good. You can. It's, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's okay.
disgusting. 'cause
Yeah, I
you have
hate
to-
it.
It's
It's
surrounded by humans.
And like all these places like Zellers and Sears, they're all gone because it's all replaced by like Amazon, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you want to buy socks, you don't need to go to Zellers anymore. But
No,
something
it's
about Zellers in the '90s, the Z is all sharp, and
Yeah.
the E, and it's all like zzz, and you go in and it's just bright and it's shitty.
As I said, it's just for me. It's just like reminder that I was a loser, broke human with nothing going on in his life.
But
who
the
shops
thing
at
is,
Zellers, I'm like, I don't.
when you're a
I haven't-
kid,
yeah, but this
when
is
you're in
pre-mushrooms.
a cart, a shopping cart, you're not like I'm a loser.
But I
I'm
wasn't
a
a
4-year-old loser.
But I was in Lebanon when I was 4.
Oh.
You have to remember that everything started at the age of 11 when I came to Canada.
So what stores do they have in Lebanon?
I don't remember. I don't remember going to shop.
They have Future Shop?
No, it was past shop. It was just there was no future during the Civil War in Lebanon.
They have Cinema No
Nope.
Guzo?
No.
Famous players?
I think in all my life in Lebanon, I went to the cinema once.
What did you watch?
I have.
Grandizer, the movie?
What did I watch? That's a good idea. I remember going once, maybe twice. I don't remember what I watched.
Yeah.
I remember going out.
Mm.
No one had money.
But
But
like-
just home. You
Oh,
go to
wow.
school, then you come home.
Would you go to the beach?
I went maybe once or twice. I remember going. Oh, this is.
Was
funny.
there a beach in Lebanon?
Of course, yeah. It's a very beachy.
But why don't you go to the beach? That's free.
No, well, dude. First of all, you had war, and sometimes the city would be divided. Like this is for Christians, this is for Muslims. You have to remember, my
Wow.
dad wasn't with us, so it was my mom and my grandma raising me in
Ah.
Lebanon. You know what I mean? When my dad was there, I don't remember much. It was like till the age of 7. I don't remember much of that time. in my life.
Damn.
Like barely. I'm telling you, something must have happened because there's
Yeah.
nothing I remember. There's nothing.
Wow.
I don't recall the past in a positive way.
Did your mom ever keep a diary?
No, she was too busy fucking trying to
Vlog.
feed three children. One of them was crazy with ADHD.
Was
and
your brother like that? Was he like
my dad? My brother probably remembers more his childhood in Lebanon.
Interesting. You should ask him. That's kind of interesting.
Like, what do you remember? I remember once. Fuck, it's so, like we used to go out so little. I remember once, my mom wanted like I want to go to the beach or like to the swimming pool or whatever. So we went to a swimming pool, but it was for women only because it's a very like. My mom doesn't
okay.
want to wear a bikini or whatever in front of. It was in the 80s,
Mhm.
so like late 80s. So it was maybe
Yeah.
6 or 7, and
Wow.
I was allowed to go there because I haven't hit puberty yet.
Mm.
So I just remember the first time seeing women in bikinis. 'Cause
Wow.
you have to remember, I never saw this, and then all of a sudden it's just me, no men. It's just women in bikinis everywhere,
Wow.
and these are the women that would wear like a hijab outside
Yeah.
because it was reserved. There was not a single man in the place.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I like this.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Wow.
I don't know what is this feeling I'm having in my pants, but
Wow.
I'm straight.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Just imagine all of a sudden you're seeing. Do you remember the first time you were aware of your heterosexuality?
I'm trying to think.
Jack off while we talk.
I don't think so. No, I don't remember the. I think I just always liked girls. I never wasn't like
You never like saw like. Oh,
no, but I was always like I'm always like like you'd have crushes on girls and shit.
I remember my mom had a friend came over,
Mm-hmm.
and there were girls, so she's like, "Oh, you should try the shirt or whatever." And I was sitting, and I remember my mom's friend. She's like, "Oh, she just took off her top. she had a bra on."
Mhm.
I was just sitting. I'm like, I like this. Yeah, I'm like 7, maybe 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
and I remember going, like, this is naughty. I shouldn't be seeing this. But they didn't care because I was a baby. Like they didn't understand that I.
So like you only remember the horny parts of your childhood.
No, I remember getting beaten up as well.
Okay, all right.
I remember the extreme feelings that I felt.
Wow.
I remember.
Were you here during 9/11 or you were there?
No, I was here. No, it was 94.
Okay.
I was 9/11 was 2001.
2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were 21 then or something.
Yeah, I was the last year of my CJEP, and I remember going to school, and I remember there was a weird vibe in the bus. I'm like, oh fuck, everyone knows, you know. I remember I had a chemistry teacher, a guy I respected a lot, I loved a lot because he was like cool and rebellious, and he kind of gave it like an anti-Arab speech. I was like,
really?
ah,
Damn.
Roger. Oh, I remember going like it really.
Poor guy.
And I remember there was an Arab girl who I knew, and she was like, "Yeah, they deserve it." I'm like,
no.
so I got to see
Wait,
both
who?
extremes.
Like America deserved it?
Yeah,
Damn.
and I remember seeing both extremes. I remember seeing the like a fellow Arab being racist. I remember seeing a white man being like fucking Arabs.
Wow.
Like, I remember seeing both extremes. I'm
in
like,
class.
well, the teacher was in
Yeah.
class, and I remember like the girl was just talking to her. I'm like, "Fuck, did you?" She's like, "Yeah, they deserve it." I'm like, "Fuck."
Wow.
Like it was an interesting.
Where was she from? She's from Montreal or
She's an Arab. Yeah.
But like okay, damn.
Yeah.
Yo.
It was a big learning moment. I'm like, oh, you can be a piece of shit.
Little did both of them know America did it to themselves. So they don't know. They're both wrong.
It's crazy. It was crazy. But you know what I mean? Like again, I have a joke. I don't do it anymore because I need the right crowd where I say like I didn't know racism existed. Like I didn't know black people were treated badly until I listened to NWA.
Yeah.
Like Straight Outta Compton. And the whole joke is that I love the rap back then was transcending, and you could listen. You know that joke. It was transcending, and people really used this pain that they had to create art that transcended time. But now rap sucks. It's just Drake singing about his feelings. And I just don't like it. Like back then, rap was it meant so much, and then the joke is rap was so much better when Black lives didn't matter.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember. That's great. I like that joke a lot.
And I mean, it's a joke, of course, but I truly believe that I didn't believe in racism. Like the idea of like racism, you learn as you grow older. You learn. Okay, this is racism.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I understand hating people, 100%, but based on their color or
I know.
where they're from, it's
to me.
crazy. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Think about it. It's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's because like I don't get like a guy like I don't know. Let's say people make jokes, right? But then there's people who like actually mean the jokes. We make jokes sometimes because it's like stupid and dumb, right? And then like I'm trying to get in the head of like let's say someone like my dad, right? Like I think he was actually. I don't know. He definitely wasn't joking. He wasn't like ironically calling people.
Well, he did prison, so in prison it's like back to fucking. It's crazy
Back to
rules. Like
basics.
if you're white, you have to hang out with the white. If you're black, you have to hang out. Based on the movies I saw, like Blow. If you're white, you have to hang out with the whites. If you're black, you have to hang out with the blacks. And
It must be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to stick. I cannot hang out with the Arabs. Like if I go to prison, they're gonna look at me like, "Oh, you're just going out with the Ku Klux Klan."
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to fake my name. I'm gonna say my name is Gabriel Omassi.
No, because
Gabriel.
Omassi is Italian. It's not actually.
No,
like,
it's O apostrophe Massi. I'm gonna say I'm Irish. I'm Irish. Oh, Massey. By the way, if you only listen to Spotify and not on YouTube, let us know. Message us.
Yeah, let us know.
Because we have like the numbers don't make sense. Like
No.
the people who watch YouTube, there's more people. So many people watch YouTube.
Go. It was a Bonne Nuit.
.com.
.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit us up on Instagram then.
Yeah, hit us up on Instagram. Slide on. Hey, tell us if you want advice. I like this idea, Gabe giving shitty advice.
Yeah.
We should do that. What's the best advice you were ever given?
Best
Or like a good advice?
Practice is the road to perfection.
I don't believe in perfection. I think perfection is a fool's folly.
But listen to this. Going into perfection, you don't know where you're gonna land. It's almost like I heard a great man say, "Shoot for the stars, and you'll end up in space or something."
That's satellite engineer.
I think that's what you said, right?
You shoot for the stars, and you'll end up a satellite engineer, and then quit and Become a comedian.
Because you don't know, you go for perfection. Huh?
It smells so good.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, but if you go for perfection, you may end up somewhere else, which is fine.
A good advice I was given is like go all in. I remember I was doing a show once, like a corporate, and everyone's kind of bombing.
Yeah.
It was in front of like a bunch of MBA students, like the NBA corporation, Association of Concordia.
Okay.
I was headlining, and everyone was like eating dick. Like no one was like doing really well. Even like really good comments were like, meh. And I'm like, fuck. I spoke with the producer. I'm like, dude. He's like, just go all in. So I'm like, those. So I had the best. I did like 25 minutes.
Wow.
I had the best set of my life.
Cool.
Everyone was like, just dying on the ground.
Nice.
I just went all in. No filter. No. I just said the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Just my best sets is when I say the craziest.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I wish we filmed my set on Sunday.
Oh wait,
I'll
what
say-
happened? I can't even remember.
Well, I can't. I'm not gonna say it on camera.
What were you saying? I can't really
I
remember.
just say that we're gonna have a new comedian next week, and we're a bit worried because what if she's crazy and says the N-word? Then I look at a bunch of Ukrainians and they're like N-word. I'm like, oh, and then I look at a black guy. I'm like, can I have a volunteer?
Oh yeah, that was funny. That was great. That's actually really funny.
I don't know if you should keep this.
That's so funny. No, it was funny. It was actually
the
funny.
black guy was from Brazil. He's like, "Ke?"
He didn't understand what the hell was going on.
No.
He's like, I don't speak English.
Guys, if you don't come to our Sunday shows, honestly, you're missing out.
They're so much fun.
It's so fun. It's so crazy because you have people who like enjoy comedy, who like our podcast, who come watch it, and then you have people who staying at the hostel, like from Brazil or like France or Belgium, who speak like 5 words of English, and this combination it's the most unique
so
show
wacky. Yeah,
on
yeah.
us in the city, and we all have good lineup, and we have like
Yeah.
a crazy headliner every week.
Just so good. Oh,
So you should come, and it's $5
I know.
with the price of inflation and everything.
I know.
It's use the discount code
Come
Bonne Nuit
on.
and just come. We have
Come
Ben
on.
Cardilli.
Yeah, he's so
closing
funny.
next week. It's great. And not only this, we have like a new comedian. She's a Ukrainian
DJ.
No, she's a Ukrainian refugee. She came to the show a couple of times.
Yeah, and she
And
was a comedian in the Ukraine,
she
right?
was a comedian in the Ukraine. So we're like, you know what? Come to a spot our
Future
show. She's like, my
president.
English is not great. I don't know. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
There's open micers killing
Yeah,
themselves
yeah,
in
yeah,
our show.
yeah.
Fuck all of them. Come to a
You're
spot
good.
on our
Yeah,
show.
you deserve it.
So guys, come. What is it gonna be? Sunday,
January.
January 22nd.
January 22nd.
Guys, come. Honestly, we have a guy from Ottawa, not Ottawa, Toronto as well.
Okay. Hell yeah, man.
We have a good lineup, and as I said, it's just a fun experience.
Yeah.
It's like intense. I like it. It's not
intense.
chill. When it's just crazy,
No,
and we
you
say a
never
lot of
know.
things.
You never know what's gonna happen.
You
next.
never know what's gonna happen.
Ever,
Drinks
ever.
are cheap. There's happy hour happening.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Like
Yeah.
if you haven't come yet, there's some of you that talk to me and they're like, "Hey man, I love your podcast," but then I
Just
never
come to
see
the
you on Sunday.
stupid- come
Come
to
to the
the
fucking
fucking
Sunday.
show.
Trust me, they're fun. They're
Really
crazy.
great.
Also,
Oh yes.
we're selling. This is new. We don't have one on because we sold them.
Shot glasses
Shot glasses.
with our logo on it. Oh God, I'm burping.
I thought like, oh, we can make a short of selling the shot glass. Like we have. Bling.
Guys, we're making shot glasses.
Yes, so guys, and these are cool shot glasses, and the price is gonna change every time we have because
Yeah.
we don't know exactly how much we
I
should
think
sell
we
them
might
for.
maybe
Don't even say a price.
Okay,
Don't
okay,
even
okay,
say a
okay.
price.
Yeah.
Just come and we're gonna say how much are you willing to pay, and we're
Yeah.
selling for those for
Yeah.
that price.
Absolutely.
So, shot glasses. We have mugs. If you have a mug, come get a shot glass. They're gonna be way cheaper. They're gonna be way cheaper than
Yeah.
the mugs, but you won't get access to free shows.
No.
But
Hell
yeah,
no.
his wife is gonna be making.
Yeah.
I'm the CEO of Bonne Nuit, and I'm hiring.
I know. Yeah, she's
employees.
giving me the sweatshops, snipping these away.
I'm hiring PhD candidates.
Yeah.
To fucking make shot glasses.
She likes crafty shit.
Yeah,
you know?
that's God bless her. No, that's I'm very happy that she's doing the work.
Yeah, helping me.
And
Us.
yeah, because I'm putting a lot of money into this.
Yeah.
fucking podcast.
So we're gonna sell these all out, and we're gonna be rich, baby.
Super rich. I have so much money I need to recoup. So let's do it.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
So yeah, come Sunday. Use discount code Bonne Nuit, you motherfuckers. You have no reason not to come. The show is amazing. Guys, thank you so much for watching this podcast. Please recommend us to a friend. Listen on Spotify. Listen on YouTube. Listen on Apple Podcasts. And hey, yeah, tell us if you want advice.
Write to a friend.
Do you have an email?
Gabomassey@gmail.com.
No, don't give your personal email. Give the podcast email so I can
think
read it as well.
It was a Bonne Nuit
It was a Bonne Nuit at
gmail.com.
So yeah, guys, send us. It was a or slide in our. What is it? Let's slide. What do you
Message us on Instagram.
message us on Instagram?
That's me typing.
Oh, I thought you were fingering like a hamster. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye.
See ya.
We love you.